How's it going, everybody? We're back with another match analysis, and today we're looking at the Arena of Chaos top 8, specifically the winners finals. Yours truly was also in this top 8. I'll put a link to the full top 8 in the description. This was hosted by Bum163. It's currently on his Twitch. He usually is pretty good at putting on his YouTube a couple days after, so if you want to watch it on YouTube, which is probably more preferable, just look up his YouTube. It's Bum163. But we are looking at NecroUndine versus Sage. So I want to show off how Sage takes advantage of Jury's offense here against JP.
All right, we got
so winners finals. So this is a 3 out of 5 set.
We got 64 in general, but I think we had like 15 spectators.
So we can point out a little bit of JP's game plan here, right? So the big thing with JP is that he has that like slash move. It's hard to rewind in the Twitch, so I'm not gonna do it. But he has that really big slash move that pushes you full screen. It gets like a pretty good amount of damage on it. So you want to avoid getting hit. But if you do get hit, he puts you full screen. So the big thing here is obviously parrying, because if you have fought JP before, he has a pillar, right? He has a low fireball, a high fireball, and a command throw. So the big thing to avoid the high-low situation is just to parry. And obviously you keep your meter as you parry. So parrying and then dashing up immediately is your best bet, which is good for Jury because Jury has a really far forward dash and allows him to block afterwards. So that is your main bread and butter. If you do get hit full screen, is to parry, parry, parry. As soon as you parry that Glacier, dash up once and then block. And then Sage immediately starting his offense here. It's really good for Jury, like I mentioned, because her forward dash is incredibly far. And another big thing here is JP's fireball is pretty slow, so drive rushing against him is very strong. Oh, that counter though. That counter is really good. To be honest, I don't know a true answer to that counter yet. But maybe I might make a short about it soon if I find like some decent answers. There it is again with that counter. Parrying is a good option though if you don't get put in a situation where you have to like tech or something. Being able to parry for a little bit will allow you to get your meter back and you kind of stray off the offense.
I don't know if it's just a parry for everything or just for throws. Yeah, I think it's for everything. It might be.
Lower the volume a little more. I want to make sure you guys hear me over Bum, obviously. I'll mess up that jab confirm. Another big thing with JP is that his mid-range is pretty weak overall. Obviously, if he gets a hit, he's going to do pretty decent damage. He's going to push you far away. But his walk speed is pretty slow, and his normals aren't the best. Ooh, gets the hit, but doesn't convert here. But Necro out of drive meter right away. Yeah, you can see that Jury forward dash coming into play heavily right here. Just like basically skirted around. I'm actually going to back up for that because that one's pretty important. Actually, I do want to mention that. You see how he he just gets around that fireball because the startup is really slow. Or not the startup, but like when he does it, that like swing that the ghost does is pretty slow. So you can't forward dash it, especially if you have good forward dashes. And that's going to be death, I believe. I'm going to skip a little bit because I don't want to take too much time. But we can go back a little bit. This is a 3 out of 5 set, so I want to make, I want to keep the videos in a decent amount of time. I know people, the attention span is quite low in this day and age.
That motherfucker got muscles on top of muscles. He's zesty, but he got some muscles.
All right, gets a conversion.
Nice, push him away. Ooh, what a combo, okay.
Yeah, that button for JP is very good. That jump roundhouse is incredibly strong. It's also very hard to anti-air because it's so he kicks out so far forward.
Let me ask you something.
Oh, nice side switch. Oh, messes up. 2+. 2+ on that. Yeah, Sage is like maintaining that mid-range space because Jury is absolutely superior in the footsie game versus JP. Necro kind of has to like rely on getting big hits and getting that big swing.
Okay, y'all guys love JP, man. I don't blame y'all. He's fucking cool as shit. That psycho power.
Necro with the big jump. You see, off the Lycra frames, doesn't get the giant swing where he pushes you full screen. But, oh, like that. That's the, yeah, that is the combo right there. That's the combo you got to worry about. Big damage, you get put full screen.
Okay.
But see, Sage just does not care. He's very confident in getting around that. Just like walking up, dashing up, parrying when necessary. Oh, messed up the combo. Doesn't get punished though. But Sage backing up a little bit because he's low on drive meters, so he wants to, you know, doesn't want to lose it because losing it versus JP is very bad. Obviously for all zoners. Nice confirm. I don't know if this is death though, because that confirm is pretty low. Oh, he might die actually. Oh, he did. Wow, that was huge. Man, I keep forgetting how fast you load in this game. Yeah, quick 2-0 from Sage. Sage is like doing real textbook work against JP. Really like not being phased by the zoning at all. Where most people right now are taking like at least like 40% just to the zoning. So when you eventually get in, you're already like low on HP. But Sage fighting with all his resources, fighting with all his HP, not really getting phased by the zoning too much. Jumps like command throw. Oh, that's another big thing too. I want to point that out. If you're having problems like recognizing whether it's the throw or not, you can see from his hands, he sticks out his hand still. And also the ghost is a little bit different. Like you can see the ghost the ghost looks different from the high ghost, and also JP reaches out his hand. And if you do manage to make it whiff, it is incredibly negative. He is like, I don't know the numbers, but I would guess it's at least like negative 30 or 40 on whip. He's like very low. So if you are going to jump it, I would jump forward. Sage jumps back here, which is okay too, but preferably jump forward against it if you do recognize it, because you probably could punish him, honestly. Whoa, that was a strange hit.
She's the good side of Bison. Yo, June, get home safe, man. Appreciate you.
That corner pressure coming on heavy.
Oh, don't touch me,
that counter yet again. Yeah, if you try to throw him and he counters there, I think he's pretty much guaranteed throw back to you. So, yeah, that counter is very strong. Hopefully, you know, some people figure out some answers to it. Obviously, throwing and then getting countered is pretty much, you know, checkmate for him. He gets a combo at least. Oof, that jump button again. That jump heavy kick is crazy. Okay, now this is where it gets dangerous. Now you got to deal with some zoning. Necro kind of messed up some inputs there. I don't know, he's trying to throw a fireball there, but now this is where it gets dangerous. But that dive kick coming in clutch for Sage.
And Necro put in that look like, man, what the fuck?
Ooh, gets that anti-air finally. It was close enough to anti-air.
Yo, bum, just look at Sage right now. Just look at
oh, he's in there.
You see? Just, you know, parry, take your time. Get that forward dash when you need to.
Technically in the screen. Look at his face.
He's trying to see all the frames.
Ooh,
walk up on him.
Nice throw.
Right, here comes that throw game.
Keep it safe, get some stocks.
I believe Jury has to... I think she needs a forward dash to get the throw loop. I don't remember all the throw loop characters. I know Chun and Honda don't have them, but it's big. He might kill off of this, actually. Oh, he drops it. Oh, huge drop. This is, yeah, Necro has a chance here to take a round. Necro getting smoked this whole game, though. Jab pressure. Oh my god, that was unsafe. That was also unsafe. He did not punish. Okay. He's also going to get burned out here. Gets burned out. And Sage's going to get the meter back. Oh my god, he's going to die, though.
So good for him. Oh, come over here, bitch.
Oh my god, that was so clutch by Necro. that was a wrap. Sage had full meter, and Necro was nowhere near getting his drive meter back. But Sage, unfazed. Oh, gets that to whiff. You know, if it is a, you know, it's a reversal, so if you make a whiff, obviously you get a counter hit punish on it, so be aware. Damn, he's gonna die. It's over.
Stop playing with him. Yo, stop.
And he is dead. That was quick.
Nah.
I was not expecting it. It's like a 9-minute video. But yeah, Necro unhappy about that. But yeah, Sage, I mean, Sage played basically perfect. Like really, he got hit by fireballs maybe like twice in that entire set. So I mean, obviously, you know, your mileage may vary depending on the character you play. But if you have a good forward dash, is definitely a huge plus against him. And just being able to, I think regardless of the forward dash, honestly, if you parry that Glacier, dash forward, block, see what he's going to do, that's like the main scenario, especially if you get pushed full screen. So yeah, you know, definitely avoid taking like 40% off of the zoning. You know, it's gonna play a huge role, especially if your neutral's good. If you have like confident in your footsie game, JP's, you know, walk speed and his normals are not that great. So, you know, get back in the lab, you know, figure out how to fight JP, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。